Welcome back, Knuckle Crackers. I have jumped right into some action on Knuckle Cracker's latest development efforts. As you can see, it is a new strategy game set in space, kinda, sort of, with a new kind of enemy and new kinds of units. And just a quick note for this video, I got smart this time around, decided to record the gameplay and then go back and add the audio on top of it. So I'm going to be narrating this one Howard Cosell style. One of the first things you'll notice is that the enemy is made up of all these little physics-controlled particles form various structures. Sometimes they're individual particles, sometimes they are chains, sometimes they're little organic entities, snakes, other critters. You'll also notice that the ships here are the units, and they're not just individual automatons anymore. They're made up of pieces of hull with components and weapons and internal energy stores, and they can take damage to the hull, and they can repair that hull over time if they have sufficient energy. See, what I'm doing here is moving in. I'm trying to collect that pickup. There's a oh gosh, yeah, I really fudged that one. I'm after that pickup because it's a new ship I can build, and I'm trying to draw fire from that enemy station while my lathe goes in and collects the pickup. And I did that now, and I have a new ship in the inventory on the left. It's called the Wolf, and I am constructing that now above one of my little energy bases. And I've pulled my fleet of ships back now so they can repair away from enemy front lines. I don't want to engage that enemy station just yet because I have the firepower to do it. I'm in a position where I can defend, just not yet in a position where I can attack. Down at the bottom here, I'm worried because some particles have broken through this protective plasma cloud, and I don't want to lose that southern base. Now, most of these bases I have built phalanx cannons around them for local defense, and I'm cannibalizing some of those at the base on the center left of the screen right now. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can build range enhancements that will increase the range of that energy source. That will allow me to keep my ships supplied at a greater distance. Now, ships can operate outside of energy resupply range, but they'll eventually run out of munitions. They'll run out of energy. So it's best to operate within the range, but you can venture outside of it anytime you like. All right, I'm headed in now to assault that enemy station, and some of the surrounding particles don't like that. They're coming to its defense, so I'm getting aggressive here. I'm trying to move in. I just lost a ship. More mismanagement. I need to bring firepower in range so it will target that station. That station auto heals as well. He's got an internal energy source, and he will rebuild quickly. So it's about putting a lot of firepower on him as quickly as possible, and that's difficult to do when there are other particles nearby that constantly draw your fire. Okay, so I'm moving more ships in now. I need to concentrate the firepower, get it in there. You can see that enemy station just rebuilding. Alright, there goes the Wolf firing all of his missiles. Maybe that'll do it. Not quite. See, I've moved my corvettes out of energy resupply range. Their internal stores were drained, and I'm going to back them up, reload, push forward again. And there we go. You'll notice that when that ship exploded, its hull chunks went flying off into space, and those are still dangerous. If they hit your ship, they will do damage. That's why our weapons continue to target them. So on this mission, the next thing would be to decide where to go next. I could try to push up the middle where my fleet's currently positioned, but that would be a bad idea because there are flanking emitters on each side and other enemy stations, and it would be difficult to do that. I'd be getting attacked by multiple enemies at once, and it'd be difficult to maintain a supply line as well. So instead, I'm going to head north and take out that topmost station, and then push across east and take out the emitter that's there. So I'm going to redeploy the fleet. Enemy stations are taken out by weapons fire. The emitters themselves need to be deconstructed, and things are deconstructed in the same way they are constructed, with lathes. That's those arrow-looking ships that are in the background. Those lathes are also useful for building energy mines on energy sources. And in this mission, I've already done that. It's well advanced. That's where the energy is coming from that you see flying out of the ships. And those energy mines also can host a number of structures around themselves, defense cannons or upgrades. All this, of course, is subject to change, and no doubt will change as the game is further developed. Taking out that topmost mine. So things are looking pretty good. It's a matter of advancing forward on how to assault this emitter. So I'm going to increase the range upgrades on the left, this leftmost energy mine, so I don't have to operate out of range too much. I've also built a number of compression upgrades on some other energy mines. Those compression upgrades help store more energy in the ship. It compresses the energy stored per ship, so it allows ships to carry more energy with them so they can operate longer and at greater distances away from your supply lines. Yeah, moving that wolf forward, that's a good move here. Let those missiles move in and take out those particles. Most of the particle configurations in this mission are simple. They're chains, individual particles, or little snakes. There are more complicated structures that will be developed and already exist in the game. Now I've moved those lathes in so that they can start deconstructing that emitter, and I'm having to do some maneuvering on the one of the lathe ships because I don't want to lose it. And things are looking pretty good. And there he goes. And when an emitter gets destroyed, it leaves an energy source. You can build an energy mine on it, and that's what they've done. They've resupplied, and now I'm picking up the additional ship pickup, which will allow me to build a new ship type. I'll build local defenses, and then I'll head east. So this has just been a teaser. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. There will be more soon.